And welcome to my tutorial, and this one is going to be on floats part 2. Let me erase all this, even though I'm about to, let me see, just going to call it part 2. Alright, so let me create a div. Give it a class name of, let's see, box to the left. I'm basically just going to show you how you could use float in another way. There's multiple ways you can use float. Let's see. I love moving to the left. Alright, make another div. Class box. Alright. I love moving to the right. Alright, let me see. What does this do? Well, I know what it does. Okay. Oh, I still got some other stuff up, I see. Let me erase that. Okay. I'll be honest, sorry. I'm a little asleep at the moment. Just a little bit. So, I just created some divs. But it's I know what happened. I didn't save it. Alright, so they should be stacked on top of each other, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, look like I am mistaken. And it's showing color. Looks like I didn't save. Or did I? That's what it was. Didn't save my styles. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, so that's how it starts off when you, that's how your dip's gonna be when you don't put any styling or any attributes or anything like that to it. They're just gonna be stacked on top of each other. Alright, so say if I want them to be floating across from each other or like creating a row, you could do uh, you could do float to the left. I'm also going to give it a border, 5 px, 5 pixels, solid, and I'm going to make the color green. Then we got box to the right, and I'm going to float it. Let me see, do I want to float it right now though? How do you comment out? I forgot how to comment on CSS. Forgot how to comment in CSS for a minute. Look right. Pixels, solid, and I'm gonna make the color red on this one. Alright, so I just gave it a border. Let's see. So right now I have one that has a border and the other one for some reason don't. Let me go check to see what's wrong. Oh, I forgot the P for my pixel. So refresh, and there go my red border. And as you can see, they're stacked on top of each other. But what if I wanted to float them? Hold on, first let me give it a height. Yeah, I want to give it a height. 300. Let's go 500 pixels. 500 pixels. Alright. Save it. Alright, so now they have a height. Pretty big height, by the way. Alright, so let's make that 300. And I want to float them. Alright, so when I float them, it's going to be like making a row. Or comparing them. Let's see. Save it. Alright. Boom. But as you can see, when I floated them, I lost my width. So you can go right in there and give it a width. Let's see what happens if you do 100%. For some reason I lost my. Let's go 100%. Alright, so when I put 100% width, they go back to being stacked on top of each other because they're taking up 100% of the width. Alright, so to change that, I could do 49. Let's try 50, see what 50 do. Okay, so 50% makes them diagonal from each other. Basically because it's still going over the 50% margin, so they're not going horizontally across from each other. In order to, and that's the reason, because I have a border that's 5 pixels. So what if I took out my 5 pixels? What would happen? Okay, so they're stacked across from each other like a row, like you compare them. But I lost my border because I put 0 pixels. Alright, what if I did 2 pixels? Would it come back? It goes right back to being diagonal from each other. So, what can I do about that? I'm going to give the width 49%. And let's see. Did I save it? I think I did. Boom! They're going horizontally from each other, like you're comparing them, as if like they're on the same row. That is what we want, and that is how you do that. I had to make the width 49%. So I wonder what is the highest pixels I could give it on the border before it goes back to being diagonal from each other. And I believe that's the highest I could go. 5 pixels would probably hit me back at diagonal. Yep. So I will have to put it back at 4. Okay. And that is how you use floats to do that. If you was to give it like a margin, that would probably be like giving it a border. So it's gonna probably make it go back to being diagonal or something. Let's find out. I can't remember. Yeah. So that is all I want to show on this particular tutorial, and I will see y'all on the next tutorial. See y'all later.